Hey guys, I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a how to be more organized video. If you have seen my last few videos, I have been doing quite a bit of vlogs and things related to uni. So this is kind of related to that, but you can also kind of use these tips to help you in your everyday life. So hopefully you guys find this helpful and informative. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And if you also want to be notified of when I next upload, you can hit the small bell somewhere on this page and it will notify you of when I next upload. Also, my Instagram will be up here, so feel free to follow me. And yeah, I hope you guys find this video helpful. So I personally feel like there's just so many ways to, I'm out of focus. Hello, focus on me, girl. Okay, I'm back in focus. Okay, no, I'm out of focus again. Okay, I'm back in focus. So I feel that there's just so many ways to be organized, and I literally could give you like a long list of ways to be organized, but I'm just going to give you 4 main tips which I feel that are essential and I feel like will benefit most people regardless of what you do in your everyday life. So the first thing I feel like is the first step to being more organized is to get a planner. So I get a few questions about my planner. I have mentioned it before in my vlogs if you watch them, but I will just mention it in this video for those of you who haven't watched that vlog or those couple vlogs that I do have up. So this is my personal planner, and this was a I customized this. So if you go on personalplanner.com, I'm not affiliated with them and they didn't send me this, but for those of you who are interested, I will link their site below. But so you can basically customize your own planner from the front pages. Oh my god, there we go. To the front pages and to what you have in the pages, and just from the ruler color to the colors inside, and just all that great stuff. So I'm not really going to go too much in depth into this, but I will say that this has been super helpful in keeping me organized. Sometimes when you feel so overwhelmed, you have so many things you have to do, so many bills you have to pay for, you have so many assignments to do if you're in education, and sometimes that can overwhelm your mind and you end up procrastinating and not doing it because you just don't even know where to start. But having a personal planner or a planner, you can easily plan months in advance, so you can schedule everything out. I'll also quickly say, obviously, you can also get personal planners from WH Smith, Ryman, Urban Outfitters do great ones as well. So you can get planners from everywhere. You don't specifically need to get this personal planner, but this, I feel like I'm more inclined to use this because I did spend a bit more money than spending like £5 on a planner from like Paper Chase or something. So because I did spend that extra bit of money, I feel like I'm more inclined to use it. You may be different from me, but me personally, that's why I feel like I have to use this, because I spent some money on it. But yeah, so back to what I was saying. You're able to plan months in advance, so therefore you don't have to overwhelm yourself, and you can schedule things for when they need to be done. You can also note down important things like paying for your bills if you have when an assignment is due, and to simple things like you need to do laundry, and just remembering those things will help you just overall become more organized. And also having a planner, I also write my goals, and just small goals and big goals, but mainly small goals, and I feel like they help you to accomplish things because it helps you to work towards something because you have it written down. And so yeah, if you're a person that kind of strives off of goals and accomplishments and things like that, I would definitely recommend getting a planner, which will help you not only stay organized but to work towards something, and you just feel so much more satisfied when you've accomplished those things that you've set out to do. Another thing which is kind of in relation to a planner, but if you don't want to pay for a planner, or even if you do have a planner, I find that this is still helpful, and that is to have a to-do list. And this will just help you write down those small things, like I said, doing the laundry, going shopping to buy food, groceries, washing your hair, just those small things. And then it will enable you to kind of get those things done when you have kind of your to-do list. And one thing that I would recommend is to start off with the thing that you don't like the most, and then do what you do like at the end, if that makes sense. So for example, when you do write what you don't like first, you end up finishing that to-do list. There's so many times where I have written a to-do list and I probably accomplished like 50% because I do all the things that I can be bothered to do and that I actually enjoy doing, such as filming and editing videos. I would do that first, and once that's done, I feel like, oh, well, I've done like majority of it, so it's okay. But I find that once you do what you don't like first and you've done that, you're more inclined to finish your to-do list because you've gotten out of the way what you don't like, and now you're left with what you do like, and then you finish your to-do list, and then overall you just feel a lot more accomplished. Also with a to-do list, because I feel like sometimes that can get super overwhelming where you just have so much to do, and even with a personal planner, when you have just too much to write in and you have too much to do in a day, I would recommend writing, let's say, 3 things that you feel like needs to be done today. And then once you feel like you're getting to the grips of doing those 3 things every day, or those 3 different things, whatever you decide to do for your to-do list that day, then you can increase that. You can increase it to 4 things that you need to do, or maybe 5, or maybe 6. So start off small and then you can make your list bigger, because I think the worst thing is having a really long list and you still don't know where to start because that list is still long. So the third tip I have for you guys, which I feel a lot of people will be able to relate to, and that is to organize your finances. Finances are probably the worst thing to do. Bills are death, and yeah, paying bills are basically the devil, and nobody likes it. I don't like it. It's not fun at all, and it just puts a strain on your mind. But once you organize things and prioritize what is important, so for me personally, I like to pay for all the bills that obviously need to be paid. So my phone bill, the water bill, the gas and electric bill, the internet bill, all of those different bills. So I like to make sure that I prioritize those bills first because they are important and obviously they need to be paid. Then once I have paid for all of that, and if I have money left over, that's when I'm able to kind of splurge on different luxuries, get myself a new foundation, get myself a lipstick, and then just splurge on whatever I want. But I make sure that I prioritize. I make sure that I have my bills paid first, and then all the other great stuff can come after. What you can also do is create your own finance chart. I don't personally do that because it's a bit too much for me and I don't really know how to use Excel like that. I know it's bad, but you can also use or create a finance chart using Microsoft Excel to help you stay kind of financially organized and so that you don't go beyond your means if you have like a lot of expenses, and with that chart it will help you to set aside what you need to pay for your bills, what you need to put into your savings, and what you can kind of spend on leisure. So using a finance chart with Excel, you're able to kind of prioritize, like I said before, different things. So what you need to put into savings, what you need to pay for bills, and then what you can kind of splurge on. And I feel like once you're financially okay and you've kind of prioritize what you need to prioritize, your mind will feel so much at ease. The best thing is having all your bills paid and you have money left over and you can pay for whatever you desire to pay for. But so if you have a lot of if your finances are overwhelming you, I would definitely try to look into making a finance chart using Excel. I don't do it personally because it's just too much for me right now. And to bring this all together, the 4th tip I have for you guys is to simplify things. So when it comes to making lists, when it comes to writing things in your planner, even from your finances, simplify everything. Sometimes the reason why we can't get organized, or the reasons why we procrastinate and can't stay motivated, is because we have too much things. We have too much things going on. We have too many things on our to-do list. We have too many things like going on in our brain that we can't even function. And I feel like once you simplify things, you instantly become more organized. Even if you feel like you haven't really accomplished enough that day, you want your mind to be at ease. So I would definitely recommend to simplify everything. You don't want to overwhelm yourself, because that's when procrastination comes in, and that's when you start to feel demotivated, because it's like, where do I start? Where do I begin? So like I said before, give yourself 3 things to do a day. on your to-do list to start with, and then you can increase that. But keeping things simple is the best thing. Just get rid of things, unnecessary things in your life that you don't need, and just simplify everything around you, from the amount of friends that you have to how many things you accumulate. And don't just buy things for the sake of it. Keep your life simple, and automatically you become more organized because you have less things to think about, you have less things occupying your mind. So that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This video is about 12 minutes long, so it's not too bad. I could be talking for longer, but hopefully you guys took something from this video and found it informative. So I hope you all have an amazing day, and if you have any video requests as well, please feel free to comment that down below. So I will see you guys in my next video. Peace, guys.